Okay, so Super Smash Bros. Melee was released on the GameCube in 2001, and around 2 years after its release, the competitive scene boomed in popularity, and to this day it still has a strong competitive scene. Even though Nintendo haven't really supported Smash Melee tournaments at all, the game has still managed to be one of the longest lasting esports that's managed to maintain a pretty large amount of both spectators and players. As the game was made nearly 20 years ago, the online is pretty bad, and so most tournaments are in-person events, which are also known as LANs. Because of a little thing known as COVID-19, most LANs for the game haven't been able to go ahead, and so tournaments have had to be held online, and Nintendo out of nowhere just randomly sent a cease and desist to a tournament organizer to cancel an upcoming online tournament. And so in this video I'm going to be talking about why I think Nintendo actually did this, why I think what they did was very dumb, and the larger impact that it's going to have on the Melee community, and before that said, let's start the video. Now, as I mentioned earlier, because of COVID, tournaments for Smash Bros. Melee have had to be held online, and because of how outdated the online for the game is, it sucks. However, a team of 4 people created this software known as Slippy, and Slippy basically allows for smoother gameplay and global matchmaking with little to no lag. I'll talk about Slippy in just a bit, but anyways, this all started when Nintendo sent a cease and desist to the tournament organizers known as the Big House, and because of this, the tournament had to be cancelled. What's really pissed everyone off is that Nintendo already don't financially support Melee tournaments at all, and while it's pretty stupid, it's their choice. But Nintendo going out of their way to cancel a tournament that a bunch of people are looking forward to is just so shitty. The reason why Nintendo did this, according to the Big House's tweet, is primarily due to the use of Slippy. Slippy is basically the only thing that is allowing for Melee tournaments to even happen while COVID is happening, and seeing as Nintendo don't want Slippy to be used, it's basically going to cause all future Melee tournaments to be cancelled, as I'm sure no tournament organizers want to go to court with Nintendo. Nintendo are one of the only larger developers that don't support the competitive scene for the games they make at all. Blue Mammoth Games, the team behind Brawlhalla, are pouring $204,000 into the 2020 World Championships for the game. Then on the other hand, you've got Nintendo, who are trying to kill the competitive scene for their own game. The whole situation is also having a pretty big impact on the people that are heavily involved with the Melee competitive scene. These players, commentators, and tournament organizers all rely on the game as a source of income, and Nintendo doing what they just did makes it even harder to make a stable income off the game that they love. What's even sadder is that the team of people who made Slippy have given up over 10 years of their lives to improve Smash Bros. Melee, for little to nothing in return, and Nintendo repaid them by doing this. Like, Nintendo, just why? It makes no sense. Now you might be thinking, well, what can we do about it? And to be honest, there's not much we can really do. People are trying to start petitions to show Nintendo that what they did was really dumb, but a petition with a few thousand signatures isn't going to change what a company with a net worth of $8.3 billion does, and that's just the hard truth. One thing you can do though, that is very easy, is post on any social media platform with the hashtag #FreeMelee. I kinda doubt that it will actually do anything, but who knows. And before that said, it's the end of the video. If it seemed like I was ranting, it's because I was, as this whole situation just pisses me off, and I felt like making a video on it. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel for more Nintendo content, and yeah, that's just about it, so bye.